Hey guys, and welcome back to the JTO channel. And in today's video, this is your match preview finally of Chelsea versus Manchester United at Stamford Bridge tomorrow, Sunday. Kickoff 4:30 p.m. Big game. Obviously, since we've come back from the international break, we've had three big tests that people thought, might be rocky for us. Leicester, Juventus, and finally Man United. And then the rest of the game should be at least a bit easier for us. And so far, we've passed 2 out of the 3 tests. We beat Leicester 3-0. We beat Juventus 4-0. And hopefully tomorrow we can batter Manchester United, as that will be Michael Carrick's obviously last game in charge for the club. Obviously, we all know Ralph Rangnick. I think we all know probably on Monday, some sort of announcement is going to be made that he's going to be the interim manager of Man United. And his first game is going to be against Arsenal, who obviously won today. And obviously Liverpool as well, they won today too. Very impressive performance against Southampton. So they're a point, as I'm recording this right now, they're obviously a point behind us, obviously with the game played more. But look, tomorrow we got to get the job done. You know what? I can see Man United turning up tomorrow. I can see the players trying their best tomorrow, wanting to improve and wanting to impress the new manager that comes in. The reason why I say this is because, yes, it's Michael Carrick. Yes, it's pretty much Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's, assistant manager. Him, Phelan, McKenna, they were all there when he was there. So pretty much they're going to implement the same thing, maybe with different personnel. Do you know what I'm saying? They weren't that great against Villarreal. Maybe you saw shades of improved pressing and stuff like that. But, in terms of tactically, I just don't think they're going to have the minerals to defeat us like that. I think Carrick will either do this 2 ways. Either they'll go gun-ho on us, play a very attacking team, I don't know, play Domi and Bruno in the same team, Ronaldo, Rashford, Greenwood, try and control the game and go just blitz at us, Or they might just sit back, defend, maybe play 5 at the back, and rely on the pace of Rashford, in behind against Reece James, to try and get at us, and try and use Ronaldo's inevitability, even though he's never scored a Premier League goal against us. Ronaldo's never scored a goal against us when he's played us in his Premier League career. It's simple facts. So, yeah. But I do believe they will turn up tomorrow because I think they do want to impress their new manager and, just show a bit of what they got. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if this was a hard game than I expected, to be honest with you. So, yeah. In terms of Chelsea team news, obviously we all know Mateo Kovacic is out. Kai Havertz is back. Thomas Tuchel has confirmed Kai Havertz is back. Everyone knows Lukaku is back, but it's unlikely he's going to play. Mateo, like I said, Kova's still out. Obviously, we know Timo's back. For the first time, we actually have a fully fit attacking... all of our attackers are fully fit for the first time. Can you believe that? Every single one of our attackers, Pulisic, Ziyech, Werner, Lukaku, Hudson-Odoi, Kai Havertz, anyone else? Mason Mount. Every single one of them are fit. They're all fit. And obviously the ones that are really out are only Mateo Kovacic and Ben Chilwell, if I'm not wrong. And I think everyone else should be fine for this game. So, it's going to be an interesting game tomorrow, like I said, people. I think, if we really want to win this game, we just got to be patient, control the game. At one point, see the gaps, see the holes that Man United will leave for us. Implement them, and hopefully we create chances and, our bagsmen can get the goals tomorrow, whether it's defenders, midfielders, forwards. I don't mind. I don't care. I just want us to absolutely destroy them tomorrow, innit? Just one of them ones. You get me? So, yeah. Let's move on now to the predicted lineup that I would like to see, and plus, in terms of what I think Tuchel actually might put out. So, in goal, Mendy, pretty simple. Yep. Moving to the back three, I think Rudiger obviously keeps his place as usual. I know some people have said Christensen to come in now because Thiago Silva played midweek and he also played against Leicester. Nah, I actually don't want that to happen. I want Thiago Silva to play. Now, I'm not saying I don't trust Christensen. I just think Thiago Silva's form is so good, and I think his momentum is... he's at the moment, I feel like his momentum cannot be destroyed right now. I am so sorry. That was the train, which is still going on, which is gone now. But like I feel like Thiago Silva's momentum, I feel like his form right now is really good, like really, really good. That I wouldn't want to drop him for a game like this, considering he's up against Ronaldo. Ronaldo with his elite movement, him in the air, dangerous and stuff like that. I feel like we're gonna need his experience tomorrow to maybe catch up, maybe those little things that Christensen may not be able to see that Ronaldo does, that Thiago Silva might be able to see. Do you understand? Like I said, it's not me not trusting Christensen. I just want Thiago Silva to play because he's really been consistent. He's looking like a Rolls Royce as always. And yeah, I just like him to play. Right centre back, Trevor Chalobah deserves to keep his place. He deserves to keep his place. He's a young man. He's fresh. He's fit enough to play 3 games in a row. He's not at Thiago Silva's age. And plus, he's been on really good form. Played really well against Leicester. Played fantastically against Juventus. People didn't think he maybe shouldn't start that game because of Chiesa and all these players. And Juve as well. Big Champions League night. But it was his debut and he scored on his Champions League debut. So really happy for the kid. And I want him to play. Move on now to right wing back. Pretty easy one. Reece James. Just continues to be on flying form, and hopefully tomorrow he can get like a goal or an assist. Just hoping for that. Absolute baller. Reece James. Baller. And then we move on to the left wing man. This has been a little bit tough for me to actually predict because, like I said to you guys, I think Jadon Sancho is going to start tomorrow on the right hand side. And I just think to myself, now that Chilwell's out, at least till the rest of the year, we'll see how he is come the new year. Do you play Alonso there? Do you play Azpilicueta there? Do you play Saul there? Now, I don't think Saul's going to play that. This is too huge of a game for me to start putting Saul at left wing back in the Premier League. So I think it's between Aspi and Alonso. And I think he's going to go with Azpilicueta. Now, weirdly enough, I actually kind of want him to go with Alonso just because Alonso's left-footed, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind Azpilicueta. So I'm going to go with Azpilicueta left wing-back. I just think he hasn't played in a while, Aspi, because obviously Reece James is on ridiculous form. Trevor Chalobah and Christensen as the right centre-backs have been killing it as well. So there's been sort of no space for Aspi. And maybe Tuchel might want to involve his captain in some way. We've seen Aspi play left-back before. We've seen Aspi play right wing-back. We've seen him play right-back, left-back, right centre-back, right wing-back. Who knows? Maybe he can do a job at left wing-back. And I'm not saying, he's going to deal with Sancho, but maybe his experience could be key as to why maybe Sancho could be pocketed tomorrow by Aspi. I've seen Aspi pocket Leroy Sané before. Somebody who's just as good a player as Sancho, Now, I'm not saying tomorrow he's going to do the same with Sancho like he did with Leroy Sané a couple of years ago, but I trust Azpilicueta, I'd like it to be Alonso because he's tall, left-footed, but I feel like Sancho could actually destroy him down that right-hand side tomorrow. So that's why I'm going to go with Azpilicueta for me to predict to start this game. Move on to double pivot. Kante is another player who is not available for the game. I just forgot to mention that too. Not available for the game. Had a problem with his knee of some sort. It looks like he ain't going to be fit, which is really unfortunate. He would have been very key for a big game like this against Manchester United. But if they're playing McFred, then I guess maybe he won't be, then I guess we should be able to still beat them. Do you understand? So, yeah, it's going to be interesting what lineup Carrick actually plays tomorrow, really. Wouldn't surprise me if Ralf Ragnick is in his ear, you get me? You give him a few phone calls, give him already tactical stuff, saying, yeah, Chelsea do this and that. If you want to stop them, yeah, play this player. You could be giving him a couple, you understand? Maybe Carrick's lineup tomorrow could surprise everyone. Who knows? I don't know, innit? But, yeah. Anyway, double pivot, Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, because it's our only options we have. Covers out. Kante's out. You're not going to play Saul in a big game like this. You're not going to put Barkley there. You're not going to put Mason Mount there. So, for me, it's got to be Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It's time. It's RLC time, baby. I swear down, bruv, yeah? This guy tomorrow is going to go on that pitch and produce a man-of-the-match performance. My prediction right now, Ruben Loftus-Cheek will come at that pitch tomorrow and he will be Chelsea's man. He'll be the man of the match of the whole game. I promise you that right now. That's how much I think he's going to ball out tomorrow. And he's going to be sourcing, fam. Yeah, his upper body strength, the way he keeps the ball, the way he glides with the ball. Do you understand? Just think he can improve on his passing a bit. Trust me, because he's got that shades of that. He gives you a Yaya Toure, Paul Pogba vibe when you see him play. I'm just saying, tall, but he's got good feet. and mobile. You can move. Do you understand? You know, the guy can dribble past, man, for a tall man. Somebody Ruben Loftus-Cheek's height shouldn't be doing the things he's doing. Do you understand? So yeah, I'd start Ruben and Jorginho together, and then obviously the front three. I think Hudson-Odoi keeps his place on the left hand side. On the right hand side, look, I thought it was a little bit tougher. I was seriously considering Mason Mount and Pulisic, but Pulisic starting 2 games in a row, is that a good idea? I don't know. I thought he was decent at the number 9, but I don't know if it's a good idea about that. Mason Mount, I think he just came back, and I don't really think he deserves to start a game right now. I think he deserves to be holding bench because Hakim Ziyech has been on good form, and nobody's refusing to realize it. You know, like I said, he had a here and there game for at least 70 minutes against Juventus, but in the last 20, he was cooking. I swear he was absolutely cooking. And I think, 4 goals and assists he's had in the last 4 games. For me, that warrants a start, and I feel like, he's slowly but surely improving. Every time it looks like this guy is about to get back to his best, every time he's looking like form is about to hit fire, yeah, he just gets injured and it just ruins him. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't come back the same player straight away. So hopefully, no more injuries for Hakim Ziyech, and he can show why he's a top quality player for me. And obviously up front, hard one because obviously I was considering Pulisic. But like I said, with the reason before, 2 games in a row to start him, I'm not quite sure considering he just came back. So I'm gonna go Timo Werner. I think he'll somehow find space tomorrow. Cause trouble for Lindelof and Bailly. And create space for others and just cause trouble, Timo. Do what you have to do, and hopefully you can get a goal in tomorrow's game. So yeah, guys, that is my lineup. Mendy in goal, Rudiger left-sided centre back with Thiago Silva and Trevor Chalobah making the back three. We have 2 wing backs of Aspilicueta and Reece James, left wing back and right wing back. Then we have a double pivot of Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Jorginho. And then we have a front three of Pulisic, fam. Of Hudson-Odoi, who's going to cook tomorrow, hopefully. Timo Werner up front and Hakim Ziyech on the right. If you did enjoy this video, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts down below on my lineup. What lineup would you like to see? And yeah, guys, tomorrow I will see you lot for my match review and my player ratings video. See you lot then. Peace.